Over the last 3 years with ClerkshipReady, I have reviewed a lot of cover letters. While every student drafts their cover letters differently, I have come to realize that the mistakes that students make break into two broad categories. In this video, I will share with you the most common mistakes that students make in their cover letters, even with the benefit of spending hours drafting and preparing their application. I will also share with you some simple tips on how to address these issues. Hi everyone, it's Jeff from ClerkshipReady here to deliver you some premium clerkship tips this season. If you have not heard about us, we are an online platform dedicated to helping students land a clerkship. You can check out our articles and the services we offer in the description below. Now let's get right into it. Mistake number 1, not tailoring your cover letter. What I've noticed after reviewing a lot of cover letters is that students often think the cover letter is about themselves. Their cover letter has minimal references to the firm that they're applying for, and almost no firm-specific information in their response. Doing this in most instances will guarantee that you won't progress to the next stage of the clerkship process. Now, if you have spoken to anyone who has gone through the clerkship process, their number one piece of advice is to tailor that cover letter. This is where you bring in the law firm that you are applying for into the picture and make it the focus of what you are talking about. The problem is that even though most students have heard about this piece of advice, not many students know how to actually apply that in the cover letter and demonstrate that you've actually tailored your response. In fact, I was in a very similar boat when I first applied for clerkships, where I thought I had tailored my cover letter, but in reality, I had not. There are many ways to tailor a cover letter, but what is the most obvious and simple fix? One of the easiest ways to show that you've actually tailored your cover letter is to include more specific firm information into your responses and paragraphs. By including more firm information, you naturally have less space to talk about yourself. This will automatically make the firm the focal point of the cover letter because there is more firm information in the response than your experiences. Firm information is broken into a few key categories. The firm's statistics, which is information such as the number of offices and locations that they practice in, as well as any notable legal rankings. Their visions and values, which noted on their website, values such as collaboration and client focus. And finally, transactions and awards, which are the matters and clients that they have worked on, and deals that they have received recognition for by reputable legal organizations. For more information on how to efficiently do firm research, check out our video in the description below. Now that you have firm information, the next step is choosing the right pieces of information to include into each paragraph. This will depend on your topic sentence and what you want to be showing in that particular paragraph. As a rule of thumb, it is good to include at least 2 pieces of firm information in your response in order for your cover letter to be more tailored and less generic. With that, we will go to the second most common mistake, which is listing out your experiences. Another very common mistake that I see students often do is that they list their experiences as if the experiences are groceries that you need to buy on a shopping list. It goes something like, in the first firm, I did this. In the second firm, I did this, and so on. The issue with simply listing out your experiences is that your paragraph becomes a bit pointless. There is no coherent structure that a reader can follow, and as a result, they don't really understand the point you're trying to make in this central paragraph. As lawyers, it is our role to communicate through the written language, and the fact that your cover letters do not have a coherent structure or response would really damage your chances of progressing to the next stage of the clerkship process. So the key to avoiding this mistake is to explain your experiences. Before you include any experience, take a look at that experience and think, why are you actually including it in this paragraph? And what are you actually trying to demonstrate? These are the questions that you should be answering in your cover letter very explicitly. Your sentence should say something along the lines of, I have always had a passion for corporate transactions, as shown by my experience as a paralegal, where I was involved in the acquisition of a company. By linking your experiences to a particular quality, attribute, or argument, your experiences seem more connected. If you then apply this to every experience in your cover letter, the relevance of your experiences become more apparent, and your paragraph starts to have a clearer structure that the reader can follow and understand. You can take this further by linking your experiences in your paragraph to a central theme or attribute that you introduce in your topic sentence. This will allow each experience in that paragraph to build on one another, creating a very persuasive and convincing response. So there you have it, the two most common mistakes that students often make in their cover letter. I hope you found value in this session. Please give us a like and subscribe, and share this video to anyone that you think needs to up their cover letter game this clerkship season. See you in the next video.